if you go back and look at what we accomplished in the United States with putting a number of crews on the moon, but the last mission was December of '72, Apollo 17. So you're right on. It's been a long time. The big difference this time around, however, is to stay and not plant a flag, kick up the lunar dust, and then depart. So there's a big agenda, and it's not only the United States, but China, Europe, Russia, other countries. So it's an exciting time. I'm ready to see it all happen again.
A number of countries this time, it's not just the US head-to-head with the Soviet Union, a number of countries, a number of individuals, all bidding to get up there into orbit, into the lunar space. What's driving them?
The moon is not a been there, done that place. There's still a lot of mystery that's going to be available for new discovery. We have certainly learned more about the moon thanks to the Apollo samples, and China has just brought back a number of new samples. So the moon is still revealing itself. We're not even sure how it formed. So I think we've got a lot of science that can be done. But one thing that's happening is the private sector is very interested in perhaps setting up mining operations on the moon. You transform lunar ice that's buried in these darkened craters at the poles of the moon. And if you have access to that kind of resource and other material that may lurk on the moon that we're not aware of, I think you can make a pretty good case that the moon is going to be a much different place in the 21st century as we close it out.
So all these missions, are they driven by, I want to be the first, perhaps by individuals, or is it commerce or science?
I think it's going to be a little of everything: commerce, science, and just sheer exploration. And, you know, by the way, the moon is pretty close. I'm a big Mars person, you know, blueprinting a plan for the red planet, and that's going to happen as well. But we're going to get our lunar legs underneath us this time, much better, to train for Mars.
Okay, so the moon was the original target. Mars, forget it. Now, Mars is within grasp. Is it compelling enough to grasp our imagination, grab our attention, as the original Apollo series did?
I believe we're seeing something new. I like kind of now history. For the first time, we all can explore the internet, camera systems, listening devices on these spacecraft. We're all going to be taking part in exploration of not only the moon, but Mars. And I think it's going to give us a wellspring of knowledge and excitement about what humans can do.
What is the level of cooperation internationally to get people up to Mars?
Well, I think there's tremendous amount of literature now that has been evolved. The International Space Station, where you have multiple countries involved, has been a kind of a testing ground for a lot of technology, life support systems, and also understanding the challenges that are ahead: radiation exposure, the microgravity and its impact on the human body. So the space station that's there, and then China is about ready to launch their own facility, those are great testing grounds for hardware and the people. So we're flight qualifying the next generation of astronauts that will actually set foot on Mars.
Incredible. Leonard David, many thanks to you for joining us on The Agenda.
Thank you for having me.